So maybe we can go to number 5. Sorry, tomorrow, number 5. This is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 fighting in Gaza City. We're seeing, again, elevated firing positions. And now we're starting to see multiple shots taken at the same target from the same place. So here we're seeing him pick up a Yasin with a tandem 85 warhead, which is what they're using against bulldozers. It's smaller than the 105 of the Yasin because there's slat armor on the bulldozers. So this is a more effective weapon. And now for the second shot, we're seeing them use a fragmentation warhead. So on top of designing the weapon and making an exact replica of the weapon, they've also made the warheads, various warheads that are used in different circumstances. We're seeing it here be used against bulldozers. And you can see there's a tank on the left of the shot there. This is the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Brigades, Hamas's armed wing. And you can see he's aiming at the bulldozer, not at the tank. So earlier in the war, we saw them aiming at the tank and not the bulldozer. So we'll have to find out more about that. But Israel they keep everything secret, but they keep the number of armored bulldozers that they have a secret. It's not even in the military balance, which is the main order of battle journal that keeps these kind of numbers. They have numbers for everything else, at least estimates. They don't even have estimates for the number of D9 bulldozers that we've seen. The 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Brigades say they've targeted 85 of them so far in the war, and so it's not clear how many of those are taken out of battle completely. We've definitely seen a number that are taken out of battle. But again, this is fighting in Tel El-Hawa. So this is downtown Gaza City. This is from last week when Israeli forces were still in Gaza City. And so this is the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Brigades operating in the north, where Israel said that they were eliminated. So Israel didn't eliminate the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Brigades as a fighting force. They didn't eliminate Hamas as a governing force. They haven't eliminated the municipal services, because the first thing that happened when the Israelis withdrew from Gaza City was municipal civil servant workers and healthcare workers going back and restoring Shifa Hospital immediately. The police are back, and Israel bragged about targeting the police. They said last week that they destroyed every police station in the north of Gaza. So destroying the capacity for civilian life to carry on normally after, not saying that they're targeting Hamas, saying that they're targeting the police force. And they've been targeting these police forces, of course, in the south as well. We've seen it with their aid shipments. They've targeted the forces that are carrying those aid shipments, targeting the escort right after. So Israel allows the aid across the border and then targets the people who pick up the aid on the other side of the border. We've seen really terrible things happening, of course, throughout this war. So just sort of sadistic things that have no military purpose. And are just killing and destruction. So maybe we could do number 6 now tomorrow, because this is a shot here that we're seeing of the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Brigades showing an IDF tank towing another tank that's been destroyed by a Yasin. And you can see they're putting the little triangle there on the rope that's pulling the one vehicle behind the other vehicle, because it's been disabled. And again, just look at that shot, that footage. That's downtown Gaza City. That's where the heart of the universities, that's where the downtown core of Gaza City is just completely destroyed. And maybe we could do the next one, A, with the Israelis tomorrow, 0A, showing the Israelis. Oh, actually, hold on. This is yeah, okay, perfect. So here we have the Israelis shooting at a berm, but then we're watching here, and what the Israelis said about this video is they said, during the advancement of soldiers in the northern area of the Gaza Strip, an officer in the battalion was severely injured after an anti-tank missile hit a tank. The quick arrival of the evacuation company allowed the battalion's doctors to provide him with life-saving first aid and coordinated his aerial evacuation in cooperation with the Israeli Air Force control unit to a hospital. So there's Israel showing casualties from a Yassin strike and describing it and showing it to us, the effort that goes into to these medevacs, that we know that there's been literally thousands of these medevacs. And if you just see this, you can see where he's shooting. He's shooting into that berm where there's nobody there. You can see it. You can see where the bullets hit. So they just have these propaganda videos where they just spray bullets. I mean, we've talked about it lots before, and I think you've seen it on social media. But there they are attacking a sand berm.
Well, the sand berm is Hamas.
Okay, so can we do number 8A or 0A, sorry, tomorrow. The Israel Quds battling, because here we see a Namr troop carrier. This is Islamic Jihad. A Namr troop carrier with a population of 12 soldiers in it, flying an Israeli flag. I don't know, is that so that the Israelis don't friendly fire each other, so that they know that that's their troop carrier and not Hamas's troop carrier? Unclear, but there's the troop carrier with the flag burning. So the Namr is burning. So there's various different types of outcomes that a lot of people have asked about. The outcomes, what's happening after these Yassins are hitting. And then this is some footage of Israel Quds after, when firing on the extraction of that vehicle. And we can see this 60 millimeter mortar is something that's a useful tool in the urban environment, because it fires in a parabolic, like an upside down U. And so you can fire from one block safely over the buildings to the next block where the soldiers are gathered.
Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit like, leave a comment. These engagements help us with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps us to get around Silicon Valley censorship as much as possible. It does make a difference. You can also support our journalism by going to electronicintifada.net and clicking on donate now. Thank you.